Hello folks, in today's lesson we are going to install WebLogic Server 11G onto Linux server from generic file in console mode. First we need to download JDK because generic archive doesn't include any JDK bundle, and then generic installer. I download them from oracle.com pages. You can see the green ones, JDK and also generic file. We have all requirements for installation, so now we can go step by step through installation process. To have better control of JDK version, which will be used for our WebLogic installation, I downloaded tar gz file to choose on JDK location, and I choose my home folder, so first extract file. To extract our JDK file, we can use this command. Now we can see our JDK archive is extracted, so we can check it, and now we can see JDK 1.7.0 with some 80 fix pack of JDK. The next thing will be to set Java home, because our installer needed to set our configuration files in WebLogic and to use our Java, because now when we try Java version is already set by me because I tried it in the previous video. So we have this already done, but if we want to set that, we have to set Java home on that one, Java variable, and so now you can see I already set the bin path for our JDK, and then I also added to environment path. By these two things we are able to use our Java command to use our Java. Then so we are ready to start our installation. So we will use our generic file to install by command Java. If we want to 64-bit version, we need to add this parameter d64. Then we will install jar file, our generic file, and we can execute this command by this, but it will start graphic installation, which we seen in the last video, but in this video we want to see console mode, so we need to add this parameter mode console. You can see the archive is extracting, it will take a while, and now our installation is starting. So from start we can see again welcome window, so we can only click enter or write next to jump to the next window. And now we are choosing middleware home directory, which will be our main home directory for our middleware products or components. It is already by default set to home Malinloop Oracle middleware, so we can leave it as is. Next, and then we have form about register for security updates. So how I mentioned last time, it is about receiving emails about new security patches for our WebLogic, and I am already registered there, so I will bypass this. So free, set to no, then yes to confirm our value, so we can see in third row that it is set to no, so we bypassed it, and then we can go next. Choose installation type, typical or custom. I like to use custom because I have better control what I'm installing. So we are choosing number point true. Now we can see all WebLogic components which we are installing. So crossed one are chosen, and where are no X, these components won't be installed, because in the next video I would like to show you how to create domain, administration server, manage server, etc. So I won't be install server examples or client server examples, and I leave it as is. Next, we can choose now our JDK. Our chosen JDK are already JDK which we run our generic installation, so we can leave it as this. And then we are choosing folders for our components or products. So again, we can see coherence and WebLogic folders where it will be installed. Usually I'm rewriting this one to use better naming because you can have more versions on server, usually older ones, newer. So if you have version 0.3 and 0.3.6, it is confused because both of them can have this folder, so it's better to recognize which one is which. So 0.3.6, and now we are ready to choose this one. Yeah, so you can see it is rewritten, and go to next. Now we can see summary page, which are saying how estimated size will be of our installation and which components we are choosing to install. Okay, so next, and voila, we are installing our WebLogic server. It is taking quite a while. You can see create domains is next command, but we didn't choose examples, so it will be skipped. And congratulations, installation is complete. So now we can continue. It is cleaning up process, and we can check if we have already installed our WebLogic server. So our paths: Oracle, middleware, real server, and we can check that everything is there. We can also server and all libraries, binaries, which will be needed. Okay, it was short. Thank you to look onto my videos. You can subscribe, or you can find all tutorials in written form in rubalogic.com.eu. Thank you and see you again. Bye.